Today we are going to see about Unit 1 in Python programming, algorithmic and problem solving. What is meant by algorithm? Algorithms are the steps which are easy to be understand and it's a step-by-step process. It is easy to access for the all type of users known as algorithm. What is meant by problem solving in Python? Problem solving is a systematic approach to define the problem and creating a number of solutions is known as a problem solving in Python. The problem solving process starts with the problem specification and ends with the correct program. Problem solving techniques. What are the problem solving techniques? Here are the problem solving techniques we are defined as a set of techniques that helps in providing logic for solving problems. What are the techniques now? Algorithms, flowcharts, pseudocodes and programs. Algorithm. Always we have known all about the algorithm. Algorithm is a step-by-step process and easy access. I already told you that. This defined as a sequence of instructions that are described for solving a problem. In other words, step-by-step procedure for solving a problem. First step or first feature in algorithm as well should be written in a simple English. These are the methods or these are the procedures and rules you need to write in the algorithm. Each and every instruction should be precise and unambiguous. Each instructions in an algorithm should not be repeated infinitely. Algorithm should conclude after a finite repeated steps. Algorithm should conclude after a finite number of steps. Should have an endpoint. Derived result should be obtained only after the algorithm terminates. Qualities of a good algorithm. What are the qualities? Time, memory and access. Accuracy. The following are the primary factors that are often used to judge the quality of algorithm. Time. First, to execute a program, the computer system takes some amount of time. The lesser is the time required, the better is the algorithm. Memory. To execute a program, computer system takes some amount of memory space. The lesser is the memory required, the better is the algorithm. Did you catch it? Time should be lesser and the memory should be occupied as a lesser. And accuracy. Multiple algorithms will provide suitable or correct solution to a given problem. Some of these may provide more accurate results than others, and such algorithms may be suitable. So these are the quantities: time, memory and accuracy. Then next we are going to see about the building blocks of algorithm. What is meant by building blocks of algorithm? These are the blocks we are used to create an algorithm, or algorithm is a part of a blueprint or plan of the computer program. Algorithm is constructed using following blocks: statements, states, control flow, functions. What is meant by statements? Statements are the simple sentence written in an algorithm for specific purpose. Statement may consist of assignment statement, input and output statement, command statement. As we know that assignment statement is nothing but we are assigning for some values to some variable is known as assignment statement. For example, if we want to first getting an input, read the value of a, this is the input statement, and calculate c is equal to a plus b, this is the assigning statement, where in c we are assigning the addition of a and b values. Print the value of c, this is the output statement. Command statements are given after the double slash mentioned statements are known as the command statement. States. What are mean by states? And second one in a building block. What are mean by states? States. An algorithm is deterministic automation of accomplishing a goal which given an initial state will terminate in a definite end state. An algorithm will definitely have start state and end state. So these are the states we are mentioning. And then control flow. Control flow, which is also stated as flow of control, determines a section of code is to run in program at a given time. There are three types of flows. They are sequential control flow, selection or conditional control flow, looping and repetitions control flow. Sequential control flow. The name suggests the sequential control flow is used to perform the actions or after another. Only one step is executed once. The logic is to top to bottom approach. To find the sum of two numbers. First one, in sequential control, the examples are the topic of the example is to find the sum of two numbers. First we need to start with the algorithm will be always start with the start keyword and then read the value of a. Here the Python, so the input is getting by read the value of a and read the value of b, because the two we need two values for addition. So first we getting a 2 input. Then calculate sum is equal to a plus b. Then the addition terms should be stored in some variable or some value that is represented as a sum. Print the sum of two numbers. Then we need to print the sum of two numbers. Selection or conditional flow. Selection flow allows the program to make choice between two alternative paths based on condition. It is also called as decision structure. Selection flow basic structure is as follows. If condition is true, then perform some action. Else if condition is false, then perform some action. The condition control flow is explained with the example of finding greatest of two numbers. Example, finding the great number. Start, read A, read B. For finding a largest number also, we need two terms. Comparing the two terms only, we can find the largest numbers. So, read A, read B, and then if A is greater than B, then print A is greater, else print B is greater. This is a control statement or a control flow statements. Then repetition control flow. What does mean by repetition? Repetition control flow means that one or more steps are performed repeatedly until some condition is reached. This logic is used to producing loops in program logic when one or more instruction may need to be executed several times for depending on condition. Basic structure, repeat until condition is true statement. For this, the example is description to print the value from 1 to n. So, we need to print a value from 1 to n. So, first we need to start the program and start the algorithm, and then we need to read the value of n because this is the input value. So, we need to read the value of n. Initialize I as 1. What is mean by I? It is a step process, repeated process. We will use I as 1. Repeat step 4 and 1 until I less than 1. I will be less than 1 until the steps will be repeated again and again. And then if the I is less than n came, first I as 1. We are taking I as 1. So, I as 1 means 1 is less than n. What is mean by n? If the value be given as a from the user to the output screen. So, if we give the 2, the value 2, the automatically the diagram prints true. This Python program printed true. When we given 0, then the steps will be repeated, and again we need to give an n value. Like that the program is constructed. Then next one, functions. What is mean by functions? Function is a block of organized reusable code that is used to perform a single related action. That is, the code will be reused for every time. Function is also named as methods, subroutines. Elements of function, name of the declaration of function, body consisting local declaration and statement. And third one, formal parameter. Fourth one, optional result type. This is a basic type. Function name, bracket la parameters. We need to put the parameters, and function statements, n function. These are the examples of functions we have studied already. Algorithm for addition of two numbers using function is a main function. Step 1, start and call the function add and then stop. These are the functions algorithm used in the subfunctions. The function add, step 1, function start.